Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling completely different, empowered, motivated, and free from the chains of procrastination that have held you back for years. What if I told you that all it takes to make this shift happen is just 3 days? 3 days to begin transforming the way you think, act, and ultimately live. 3 days to step into the person you've always wanted to become, without waiting for a miracle or some grand, life-altering event. Just 3 days. Now, I can already hear the doubt in your mind, the skepticism. 3 days? That's impossible. But what if I told you that Napoleon Hill, one of the greatest minds of personal success, believed that a simple shift in your thinking could change everything? What if all it took was your willingness to commit to a new path just for 3 days? Imagine what could unfold when you stop questioning and start believing. You see, success isn't built on giant, overwhelming steps. It's built on small, powerful actions that compound over time. 3 days is all it takes to begin reprogramming your mind, to take control of the thoughts that have sabotaged your progress. In just 72 hours, you can plant the seeds of self-discipline, focus, and unwavering belief. You don't need weeks, months, or years of hard work. You just need to take that first step, and that step begins in the next 3 days. What would you accomplish in those 3 days? The possibilities are endless. In this short window of time, you can break the cycle of self-doubt, push through the resistance that has kept you stuck, and ignite a spark of determination that will follow you long after. All it takes is the courage to decide that you're ready for change. The truth is, you've been capable of this transformation all along. You just need to unlock it, and it starts with the next 3 days. So, I challenge you. Are you ready to take control? Are you willing to invest just 3 days in yourself to unlock the power you've been holding back? The choice is yours. In 3 days, your life could be on an entirely new trajectory, one that leads to success, happiness, and fulfillment. But the question remains, are you ready to take that first step today? It all starts with a thought, but not just any thought, an idea so strong that it takes root in the core of your being. This is what Napoleon Hill refers to as a definite desire. It's not merely a fleeting wish or a vague hope. It is a goal that you can visualize, that you can feel in your bones. The first step toward creating your future is defining exactly what it is you want. What is it that you truly desire, down to the deepest level of your soul? If you cannot answer that question clearly and specifically, then you are already adrift in the sea of indecision, trapped in a fog of ambiguity. Think about it. When you set out to achieve something, do you have a clear goal in mind? Or are you moving through life like a ship without a captain, unsure of your direction? Napoleon Hill believed that without a definite purpose, the journey is uncertain, and the likelihood of success is slim. Clarity of desire is not just a mental exercise. It's the first force that shapes your destiny. When you can't see your goal clearly, you're bound to be distracted by every fleeting opportunity and sidetracked by every minor setback. But when your desire is specific, unwavering, and strong, you set yourself on a path toward success that no obstacle can truly defeat. However, achieving success doesn't simply require wanting something. It demands an intense, unyielding desire. A burning desire, as Hill often described it. A desire so strong that it consumes your thoughts and propels you to take action, even when you face setbacks. Your goal must ignite a fire within you that refuses to be extinguished by any circumstance, no matter how daunting. This is the essence of what Hill meant when he spoke about desire being the starting point of all achievement. To begin this journey, take a moment right now to identify your own definite desire. It's time to stop dreaming about vague ideas and to get clear about what you truly want. This is not a wishful thought. This is a conscious, deliberate decision. Do you want financial independence? Do you want to create something bigger than yourself? Whatever it is, make it specific. Write it down. See it in your mind. Feel it in your heart. This is where your journey begins, with a single, focused desire. Remember, a vague goal is a goal that never sees the light of day. To succeed, your desire must be clear, distinct, and burning. Without it, you have no foundation, no starting point. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more power it will have to guide your every action. Desire alone is not enough. It must be a desire that drives you beyond normal limits. Napoleon Hill once said, "When you want something as badly as you want to breathe, that is when you will achieve it." This is not mere exaggeration. It's the truth of achievement. A desire so deep that it permeates every fiber of your being. A desire that refuses to be silenced by doubt, fear, or delay. If you want to succeed, you must develop an unwavering, burning passion for your goal, one that will not be quenched by the obstacles that will inevitably arise. Hill's teachings emphasize that the most powerful force in the world is desire. But desire alone isn't enough. It's the intensity of that desire that matters. A weak desire leads to weak efforts and weak results. A burning desire leads to fierce determination and massive action. When you want something with all your heart and soul, the universe aligns itself with your efforts. Opportunities begin to appear where there were once none. The people, resources, and circumstances you need to succeed start to show up because you are vibrating with the energy of possibility. However, this intensity must be channeled. Desire without action is like a car without fuel. It can't go anywhere. Napoleon Hill speaks of taking action with purpose and conviction. This isn't about working tirelessly without direction. It's about knowing your goal, feeling it deeply, and taking decisive steps toward it. You must have the courage to move, even when the path ahead seems unclear or the future uncertain. Think back to moments in your life when you felt truly passionate about something. What were you willing to do to achieve it? What sacrifices were you willing to make? The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the depth of their desire and their willingness to act upon it. Without passion, there's no energy. Without energy, there's no progress. Cultivate that burning desire within you. Let it become the spark that fuels your every step forward. When you want something as badly as you want to breathe, nothing will stand in your way. Now, let's talk about one of the most crucial elements in the success equation: faith. Napoleon Hill teaches that faith is the visualization and belief in the attainment of desire. It is not enough to merely wish for something. You must believe, with every ounce of your being, that you will achieve it. Faith is the bridge between your desire and its physical manifestation. Without it, your dreams will remain just that, dreams. Faith transforms desire into reality by giving you the inner strength to press forward, even when the world tells you it's impossible. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well. It's easy to feel confident when the road is smooth and the sun is shining. But real faith, the kind Hill speaks of, is forged in times of difficulty. It's the kind of faith that keeps you going when things are tough, when the setbacks pile up, and when the path forward seems impossible. This is where most people falter. They lose faith when things get hard, but true faith is unshakable. It endures, it pushes forward, and it refuses to give up. Hill emphasizes that faith is more than a belief in the outcome. It's a belief in yourself. You must have faith in your ability to succeed no matter what. Even when the world doubts you, you must remain steadfast in your belief that you will achieve your goals. This faith becomes a magnet that attracts the resources, opportunities, and people needed to succeed. To develop this unshakable faith, Hill suggests that you practice visualization. Imagine your goal already achieved. Picture yourself living the life you want. Feel the emotions that come with achieving your desires. The more you can feel this in your mind, the stronger your faith will grow. Faith is not a passive belief. It is an active force that propels you toward success. Make faith your foundation. Without it, your desire will remain a fleeting thought. With it, anything becomes possible. Autosuggestion, as Napoleon Hill explains, is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your desires into reality. It's the process of using your thoughts and words to influence your subconscious mind. Hill teaches that our subconscious is a fertile garden that will grow whatever seeds we plant in it, whether they are positive or negative. Autosuggestion is the practice of consciously planting seeds of success, prosperity, and achievement into your subconscious mind. Each day, through repetition, you're reinforcing beliefs and behaviors in your subconscious. The more you repeat positive affirmations, the more you shape your thinking, and ultimately your actions. This is how the mind works. It believes what it is told. Hill calls it the self-confidence formula, which includes affirmations like, "I know I can achieve my goal," "I am capable," and "I believe in my ability." When repeated with emotion and conviction, these words begin to rewire your mind for success. Think of autosuggestion as planting seeds. What you plant will eventually grow. If you plant seeds of doubt and fear, they will sprout into limiting beliefs and procrastination. But if you plant seeds of confidence, determination, and resilience, your mind will start working on your behalf to bring those goals to life. As you repeat these affirmations, they begin to take hold in your subconscious mind, influencing your thoughts, actions, and even the people you encounter. You begin to notice opportunities and doors opening that you never saw before. It's the law of attraction in action. Your mind attracts what it believes. Commit to a daily practice of autosuggestion. Speak your goals out loud, visualize your success, and believe it as if it has already happened. Over time, this will become a powerful force that drives you toward your desired future. Napoleon Hill teaches that success comes not from general knowledge, but from specialized knowledge. The more specific your knowledge, the more powerful it becomes. Specialized knowledge, when applied consistently, is the key to turning your desires into results. But knowledge alone is not enough. It must be backed by action. Hill repeatedly emphasized that knowledge is power only when it is organized into definite plans of action. To truly succeed, you must commit to learning as much as you can about the specific area you want to achieve success in. This could mean mastering a particular skill, understanding an industry, or studying an area that directly supports your goal. But knowledge in itself will not bring success unless it is applied consistently. The combination of specialized knowledge and persistent action creates the momentum necessary for achievement. Ask yourself, do you have the specialized knowledge necessary for your success? Are you willing to learn and take action every day to refine your skills and move closer to your goal? Every great success story begins with specialized knowledge and a commitment to continuous learning. Do not be afraid to seek mentorship or immerse yourself in books, courses, and experiences that can elevate your expertise. But remember, knowledge without action is nothing. You must be willing to apply what you learn and move forward, even when you face obstacles. Success is a journey of learning, doing, and refining. It is through consistent action that your knowledge will become a powerful tool for achieving your desires. As you continue to grow, learn, and take action, you will begin to see the results of your effort. Success isn't about knowing more. It's about applying what you know with relentless consistency. Faith is not just an abstract concept. It is the driving force behind all achievement. Napoleon Hill teaches that faith is the eternal elixir that transforms plans into reality. Yet, many mistake faith for a passive state of belief, something you wish will happen. In Hill's philosophy, faith is a force that must be continuously nurtured, tested, and proven through persistent action. Faith without action is hollow. It becomes a mere wish, not a vehicle for change. True faith is demonstrated by moving forward when the path is unclear, believing in your ability to reach the goal even when the world suggests otherwise. The first step in applying faith is to deeply internalize your desire. If you have a strong desire for success, the next step is to back that desire with unwavering belief. But how do you build this belief? By acting on it consistently. You must take small steps each day toward your goal. Every action, every choice builds your faith and strengthens your belief that success is inevitable. The key is not waiting for the right moment, but creating the right moment with every action you take. Hill understood that faith becomes stronger the more you commit to it, making it not just a belief but a practice, a muscle you strengthen over time. As you continue acting in alignment with your goals, you'll notice a shift in your mindset. Faith becomes not just something you hold in your mind, but something that begins to shape your reality. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles, because your mind is tuned to find solutions instead of dwelling on problems. When you're walking in faith, doors that were once closed seem to open effortlessly. This is the power of action married to faith. It creates momentum that propels you toward your dreams. But why is it that some people achieve success with ease while others struggle despite their efforts? Hill suggests that it's because they have learned to harness the power of faith. When you trust in your abilities and in the process, you stop second-guessing yourself. You move with purpose, knowing that each step is leading you closer to your vision. Faith is the silent engine that drives every action forward. It gives you the courage to take risks and the resilience to endure setbacks. In practical terms, faith in action looks like making decisions, setting goals, and committing to them, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Trusting that the journey is as valuable as the destination shifts your perspective. Your faith allows you to persist, even when the results are not immediately visible. It creates a foundation for long-term success and peace, where the external world's judgments no longer dictate your worth or your path forward. The more you act with faith, the more this invisible force becomes tangible in your life. Persistence is the unsung hero behind most success stories. Hill emphasized that the persistence is the true key to overcoming the trials and tribulations that everyone faces in pursuit of their goals. You will encounter roadblocks, failures, and setbacks. This is inevitable. However, Hill insists that these obstacles are not indicators of failure. They are merely tests that separate those who are willing to endure from those who give up too soon. It's the ability to push forward, even when the weight of adversity threatens to break you, that creates the path to success. The true nature of persistence goes beyond just being stubborn or determined. It's a form of inner strength that refuses to be crushed by temporary challenges. Hill's concept of persistence is about resilience and flexibility, adapting to changing circumstances while remaining rooted in your ultimate goal. This means that persistence requires both endurance and the wisdom to recognize when you need to change your approach, not your destination. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow, and persistence is about staying in the game long enough to reap the rewards of those lessons. What does persistence look like in real life? It's the person who wakes up every day, even after repeated failure, and chooses to take the next step. It's about resisting the urge to quit, no matter how hard the journey gets. But here's the key. Persistence isn't blind effort. It's intelligent effort. You must be open to new ideas, willing to adapt, and never afraid to change your methods as long as you're headed toward your ultimate vision. The most persistent individuals are those who can pivot when necessary but never lose sight of their core goal. However, persistence without a burning desire is empty. Hill makes it clear that success cannot be achieved if you are not fully committed. The fire inside must burn brightly enough to sustain you through the dark times. If your desire is weak, persistence will eventually fade, and so will your efforts. But when your desire is powerful, persistence becomes an automatic response. You will keep going because stopping is simply not an option. Think about it. Some of the world's most successful people didn't achieve their goals because they were lucky. They achieved them because they understood the power of persistence. They were willing to do whatever it took, for as long as it took. And this is the difference between those who achieve success and those who fall short. The next time you face a challenge, remember, persistence is the bridge between where you are now and where you wanted to be. Your dreams are on the other side, waiting for you to keep going. One of Hill's most transformative principles is the mastermind, a concept that completely reshapes how we approach success. The idea of the mastermind is simple, yet profoundly impactful. You don't have to go it alone. Success is not just an individual pursuit, it thrives in collaboration. A mastermind group consists of like-minded individuals who support each other, share knowledge, and hold each other accountable. Hill teaches that when two or more minds come together in harmony, their combined power becomes exponentially greater than the sum of their individual efforts. A mastermind group is a space where creativity thrives, where new ideas are born, and where challenges are met with collective wisdom. The synergy created by like-minded individuals propels each person in the group to new heights. When you surround yourself with people who are aligned with your vision, you create an environment that nurtures growth and amplifies success. Each person in the group offers a unique perspective, and together they form a powerful support system that fosters collaboration and problem-solving. Hill strongly believed that no one can achieve great success alone. Even the most brilliant minds need others to provide guidance, encouragement, and insight. The mastermind principle is rooted in the idea that shared knowledge and mutual support lead to better results. By pooling your knowledge, experiences, and resources with others, you open yourself up to new opportunities and solutions that may not have been apparent on your own. This collaboration magnifies the power of each individual, making their collective efforts more than just a sum of parts. But the mastermind is not just about sharing resources. It's about challenging each other to grow. When you work with others who have different strengths and insights, you're pushed to improve and expand your own skills. It's a continual process of learning, evolving, and supporting each other as you all move toward common goals. The mastermind principle encourages you to step outside your comfort zone and grow in ways that you never could on your own. It's about creating a community of shared ambition, where success is not just personal, but collective. In practical terms, this means building a network of people who not only support your vision but also challenge you to be better. The power of the mastermind is in the relationships you create, the accountability it provides, and the mutual encouragement to reach your highest potential. As Hill so wisely put it, when two or more minds are joined in a common purpose, their collective power becomes a force that can never be denied. Positive thinking is not simply about being optimistic in the face of challenges. It is a foundational principle that underpins everything Napoleon Hill teaches. Hill argues that your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are powerful forces that shape your reality. What you think about consistently will manifest in your life. This idea is based on the law of attraction. The energy you put out into the world is the energy that will return to you. Positive thinking, therefore, is a deliberate choice to focus on the possibilities rather than the obstacles. The power of positive thinking comes from its ability to shape your mindset. If you consistently focus on positive thoughts, you create an internal environment that encourages success. You begin to see opportunities in every situation, and obstacles become mere stepping stones toward your ultimate goal. The key here is consistency. Just as a positive mindset doesn't happen overnight, it's cultivated through repeated actions and thoughts. Each day, you must reaffirm your belief in your ability to succeed, even when the road seems hard. Hill also emphasized that the mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. This means that by mentally rehearsing success, you program your subconscious mind to seek it. Positive thinking creates a mental blueprint of success that guides your actions, decisions, and behaviors. By visualizing success and thinking positively, you activate the laws of the mind that work in harmony to bring your desires into reality. However, positive thinking is not about ignoring problems or pretending that life is perfect. It's about confronting challenges with a mindset that focuses on solutions rather than problems. Positive thinking empowers you to overcome setbacks with confidence, knowing that each challenge is simply part of the process. The more you practice positive thinking, the more natural it becomes to focus on opportunities, and soon you begin to attract circumstances that align with your positive outlook. Finally, remember this: positive thinking is not just about seeing the world in a brighter light. It's about seeing your place in it. It's about believing that you are worthy of success, that your dreams are valid, and that you can, without a doubt, achieve them. Your thoughts create your reality, and when you choose to fill your mind with positivity, you create an environment where success is not only possible, but inevitable. The truth is simple: your life is in your hands. Napoleon Hill's philosophy is not about hoping for a better future. It's about taking deliberate and strategic action to create the future you desire. Success is not a gift given to a lucky few. It is the result of a mindset, a set of principles, and a dedicated effort to work toward a clearly defined goal. Hill's teachings encourage you to take control of your destiny by taking responsibility for your actions, your thoughts, and your circumstances. Hill's central message is that you are the architect of your own life. The thoughts you choose to think, the decisions you make, and the actions you take all lead to the reality you experience. By embracing the principles of desire, faith, persistence, and the mastermind, you create a foundation that empowers you to overcome any obstacle and seize any opportunity. The choice is yours. You can choose to live reactively, or you can take charge and direct your life with intention and purpose. But to truly take control, you must eliminate the limiting beliefs that hold you back. This requires a shift in your thinking, a deep understanding that you have the power to change your life at any moment. It's about recognizing that your past does not define your future. Every day is an opportunity to take action, to grow, and to become the person you need to be to achieve your goals. When you embrace this mindset, you unlock the power to create the life you want. Your life will not change unless you change your thoughts, habits, and actions. You cannot wait for the perfect moment. You must create it. You cannot wait for someone to give you permission. You must take the initiative. This is the ultimate power of Hill's teachings. They put the responsibility for success squarely in your hands. There is no one else who can achieve your dreams for you. Only you have the ability to bring your vision to life. In the end, the key to success is simple: take control. When you take responsibility for your life, your future becomes yours to shape. When you take action, fueled by desire, faith, persistence, and positive thinking, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving greatness. Your destiny is in your hands, and it's waiting for you to claim it. As the final note of this journey begins to fade, take a moment to reflect. Every step we've taken together has been a whisper from the heart of Napoleon Hill's wisdom, urging you to take control of your life. All that we've explored, desire, faith, persistence, and the power of the mastermind, has led us to one powerful truth. The path to greatness is not defined by circumstances, but by the choices we make in each and every moment. You are the creator of your destiny, the architect of your future. The question now is not if you will succeed, but how will you rise to meet your own potential? Perhaps, as we traveled through these principles, you began to realize that your life has been waiting for this shift. It's waiting for you to embrace the power that has always been within you, the power to choose, to act, and to believe. The obstacles you once saw as insurmountable are now opportunities in disguise. Your dreams, once distant, are drawing nearer with each act of faith and persistence you put into motion. But now, the time to act is upon you, because the only thing standing between who you are and who you could be is the willingness to believe in yourself relentlessly. Consider this: where will you be in 1 year if you decide to commit fully and completely to your dreams today? How will your life change when you stop letting fear and doubt guide your decisions? The journey ahead will not be without its challenges, but with the tools you now possess, the clarity of vision, the strength of faith, the discipline of persistence, you are no longer powerless. You have been given everything you need to succeed. But success, like all great things, requires action. And the time for action is now. As you step forward into this new chapter of your life, remember, you're not alone. The mastermind, the power of collective strength and wisdom, is available to you at all times. Surround yourself with those who push you to be your best, who believe in your potential even when you falter. But above all, remember that your greatest ally in this journey is the force of your own mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, and now, armed with faith and persistence, you have the ability to shape that reality into something extraordinary. So, let me leave you with one final question. What is the cost of inaction in your life? If you continue to wait for the right time or the perfect moment, you are simply delaying your own greatness. The time for action is now. The power to change is in your hands, and the world is waiting for you to step into your true potential. If you've been moved by this message, I invite you to take the next step. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this journey. You are part of something greater now. The path is open. The question is, will you take it?